Greetings. In those videos, I'm still showing the proof, solid proof, for those who can use their brains, of course, but for those who do not want to understand, the mission is impossible. I'm showing how Paul was one of the worst among the Antichrist, and he misled a nation called Christianity. Let's bring another example. The book of James, chapter 2, verse 20, and James, by the way, according to the Christians, he's the brother of Jesus. Brother of Jesus. I'm not going to discuss whether this is a truth or false or a lie. So, according to them, he is the brother. Okay, let's take him as the brother right now. What James have said. Before this evil Paul showed up with his lies and satanic teaching. James said, "You foolish person, do you want evidence that faith without deeds is worthless? Was not our father Abraham considered righteous for what he did when he offered his son Isaac on the altar?" I'm not going to discuss. This is a lie. It wasn't Isaac, it was Ishmael. And I have solid proofs for those who cannot see it. But this is not the topic today. I'm not discussing this. This is a discussion for another day. So he is saying, you foolish person, every fool out there who say that faith without deeds is good. No, he's saying that faith without deeds is worthless, a waste of time, ignorance to the maximum. Your faith without deeds, without work, you dump it in the garbage can, the closest to you. We don't want to exhaust you. And then we see Paul coming and say, by faith only. And he twists the same story about Abraham. That because of Abraham did this to Isaac, then he, by faith. No, it was a lie from Paul. And Christians are repeating for the last 2,000 years. No, by faith is a junk, need to be dumped. Trash. If you look at the New Testament from Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John, you will see Jesus ordering work all the way. When you pray, means you have to pray. It's a must. No, I'm not saying whether you pray or not. No, when you pray, when you fasting, when you go to present your gift at the altar, sacrifices, a lot of work he demanded. And even he demanded the impossible. If your eye lead you astray, pluck it out. It's better for you to go with one eye to paradise than go with both eyes to hell. If somebody slap you on the right cheek, turn the other cheek for him. So much work, so much work. Yay for the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. So much work. So this is confirmed by his brother James. Faith with no work is worthless, garbage. And this Paul who told you by faith only, he is giving you garbage for trash can. Go and dump it. The book of Matthew chapter 5 verse 20. For I tell you that unless your righteousness surpasses that of the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, you will certainly not enter the kingdom of heaven. Certainly. So what Jesus is asking here? He's asking that your righteousness exceed the Pharisees, who were very extremist, in Judah and Jewish belief. Extremist. And the teachers of law who knew the law, according to them, they knew the law that they believe in very well. So unless your righteousness, dear Christians, surpasses, you shall never enter into the kingdom of heaven. That's a threat and a promise. Don't thank me for reminding. You're welcome. Now we come to Paul. Clockwise, remember, anti-clockwise, Christ-wise, antichrist-wise, teaching, destroying the message. He say, your righteousness surpasses, goes far beyond, much better. In Romans 3:10, as it is written, this is Paul speaking, there is no one righteous. Where the hell this is? Where it is written? This evil, stupid liar. It is not written this way. I'll show you. There is no one righteous, not even one. Not even one. So, what he's saying, this Jesus is a lunatic. He's a nutcase. How he is asking us to be more righteous, surpass the righteousness of the scribes, the Pharisees, and the teachers of law. But there is no one righteous. Not even one. Let's see how this rotten, evil, stinking Paul lied. With proofs, not just insulting him. In the book of Genesis, which is the Word of God according to you, chapter 7, verse 1. The Lord then said to Noah, go into the ark, you and your whole family, because I have found you righteous in this generation. Righteous. Not even one? Not even one? You come 4,000, 5,000 years after God said, Noah was righteous, to tell us no one, not even one? The book of Exodus, the book of law, chapter 23, verse 7. Have nothing to do with a false charge, and do not put an innocent or honest person to death, for I will not acquit the guilty. Okay, I don't know why I copied this. Anyway, Psalms 1:6, it says, for the Lord watches over the way of the righteous. The Lord himself. God. You call him God? God himself watches over the righteous. And here this stupid Paul say, not even one. God say righteous, Paul say not even one. And the ignorant followed Paul, because God lies. Endless are the verses. Psalm 32:11. So many speak about the righteous. Rejoice in the Lord and be glad, you righteous. Psalm 34:15. The righteous, the Lord, the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous. How miserable are those who believe this stupid liar Paul. Worst of the worst among the Antichrist. Thank you for watching.